you know what? This is too much for me.
Yeah, you'll learn that people aren't going to validate your fucking feelings.
Nobody gives a fuck.
No one gives a fuck.
Nobody cares.
Exactly.
Where's my rent? Bitch.
Right? And I was like, okay.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Loft Boys. You already know. You're here with your boy Drew and Turtle. And welcome back. Welcome back to another session of, like my boy says, debauchery here.
Nonsense.
And appreciate the support. Like and subscribe, guys. And share with your friends. You know?
Or don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can.
Tell your friends.
You don't have to.
Did you tell them?
Did you tell them?
All right. So we do get what you get. Boy's going to go first. And yeah, like always, put ourselves on the line for
you, dude.
Beers.
Okay, I got it's a Ale Smith Brewing Company, and it's called Party Tricks IPA. It's a West Coast style IPA. It is 6.8%.
I got Carl Strauss 6.8 Pizza Port Brewing. Oh, it's a collab. Carl Strauss and Pizza Port. It's called Nectron of the Gods. Maybe they're trying to go for nectar. Nectron of the Gods. If everybody wants to see. Oh, it's a Carl Strauss and Pizza Port. I think it's a collab. Yeah.
Okay, kind of cute. I like that.
Some light.
Carl Strauss is pretty fire. Pizza Port is kind of fire. Pizza Port is the one that does the swammies.
Swammies.
They do the swams.
Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, it's starting to get a little bit easier. Right? I'm not like,
yeah.
But
get in there, dude.
Yeah. All right, let's see how these taste, guys. Okay.
Cheers, brother, with your whack ass fucking.
I love it, dude.
Koozie. Yeah, dude, I love mine too.
Yeah.
It's so fucking sick. Oh fuck! I'm over here spilling on me, dude.
I did that too. It was good.
Yeah. It tastes like a West Coast IPA. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll fucks with it.
Yeah. No, I fuck with this one too, and I'm not an IPA fan, so this one's pretty good. I rate it like a 7.
I'll give this a 7.
7, yeah.
7's pretty nice. Sound 1, sound 2.
Yeah.
Sound lamb.
And we got our sponsor. Never forget our sponsor of the week.
Sponsor of the week,
supporting us.
Yeah. Thanks for supporting this podcast. You know what I mean? Like, we really appreciate all your help and everything you do. You know, sponsor of the week is people that still quote Jersey Shore 15 years later.
Cabs here.
Good looking out. You know what I mean? You're still saying grenades and shit, and you know what I mean?
Oh, dude,
T-shirt time. And
are you friends with her? Ronnie, are you friends with her?
Stop.
Tell me.
Ronnie, stop.
Ronnie, stop.
Or what's the gym tan laundry shit?
GTL, baby.
Yeah, those people. Thank you for sponsoring this video.
And keeping Jersey Shore alive, because that's what raised some of y'all, and we can
fucking
tell.
15 years later,
Yeah,
dude. They have not done an episode. When was the last season?
Well, they're doing like one where they're all older.
Oh, like a new one?
Yeah. Oh,
they're coming out with more?
They've been coming out with some more. It's a family vacation.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
okay.
like at some point. Yeah, you don't know. But like at some point, like Sammy.
See, I don't know if you guys are aware. I am like not in the loop at all. I don't pay attention to anything anymore. And I didn't know. I thought it was done. I thought it's been done.
No, they came back and like as like now that they're parents and shit and
duh. No way.
Yeah,
Really?
Dude. Like fucking
gay.
Snooki has kids, but like when they first came back, I don't think Sammy was there. Sammy Sweetheart, the girl that was with
I remember
Ronnie.
Sammy.
So she wasn't in, and then like Ronnie was in, and at some point he had to leave because my boy's baby mama was crazy. Like,
is Sammy the baby mama?
No. But like,
did they never ended
they
up
never
together?
ended, no.
Damn it.
Fuck.
So stupid. Yeah.
He just shattered my boy's world right now.
I'm like, I thought they lived happily ever after.
Yeah, no, like he like went to the hospital because like she like drove off with him on the car. Like it's some crazy shit. Like he went through it with
The
his
baby mama?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and he was off the show when she came back, and then now I think the whole cast is back on the show. So pretty cool. I haven't watched it, so I haven't.
Dude, I remember the first season, right? And being like, yo, this shit was kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I remember them announcing the second season,
Yeah.
right? And I remember being kind of pissed that they're bringing the same people back.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought it was going to be like a Real World. Remember Real World? You don't remember Real World, dog? Oh, my God.
So what is that?
So Real World was like Jersey Shore without the Italians. That's all it was.
The Italians is
The
so funny.
Italians. There's a capital I at the front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just Jersey Shore without fucking Italians.
I can't say it or hear it a different way.
I know. You know what I mean? That's all it was. It was the same fucking concept. You just
Right.
put like random people in a fucking house together, and they live and work together, and
They party
You
and
see
shit?
how and they party, and you see like the relationships and see how it goes.
Right.
But every season, it's a new group of people.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So I thought that's what it was gonna be like. So when season 2 came out, and then they brought back the same fucking dudes, I was like, this is. I'm like, that's whack.
Yeah.
But I mean, I remember like the homie being like, no, dude, like. We want them. Like, they're the reason why we like the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they brought, like, some lames, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be the same show. And so I understood. I was like, okay, it makes sense. But I just, for me, like, I was expecting, like, the Real World, basically.
Yeah.
Because I used to love the Real World, if y'all remember. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
My 30-year-olds know. My 30-plus-year-olds know the Real World. You know?
30 and plus.
That shit used to be crazy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Our generation started reality TV, so you youngins don't know.
That's a statement.
I'm
That's
saying
a
it.
statement.
I'm putting it on the podcast. I'm putting it
Yeah,
out.
who's your favorite character from Jersey Shore?
Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
I used to hate Jersey Shore.
But if you did like it, who?
I watched it because it was all that was the only thing on TV. It was that and like Ridiculousness wasn't even out yet. I don't even think at the
Okay.
time. It was just Jersey Shore. I used to fucking hate that show. Who was my favorite? Oh, God. I hate all of them.
Okay.
J-
Like if you
oh,
were to
J-Wow.
kick it, J-Wow was your favorite?
Yeah, the big titty one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big girl.
She
She was like 6'8".
Yeah, she was big.
Yeah,
she was a big girl.
big as fuck, tall as fuck. Yeah, her. Cause she gave no fucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the dudes were annoying. I was gonna say Vinny, but I hate Vinny because everybody says I look like
Oh
him.
my god, I totally forgot.
And I don't understand that at all.
Look at me.
Look at me, dude. I'm like, I don't get it. And people have been calling me Vinny since I was like 18.
Oh my god, dude, I totally.
And I'm like, where the fuck are you getting this? I mean, maybe when I didn't have a beard and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe,
But
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, definitely not now, but like, I didn't even get it when I was 18. I'm like, I don't understand what that means.
So you liked her? She was your favorite character? Yeah, I could say the same.
I guess.
Her
I
and
mean,
then DJ Pauly D.
Look, not my favorite character. She's the least one I hate.
Okay,
Let's put it that
All
way.
right,
Let's
all
put it
right,
that
right,
way. Pauly D was cool. Dude, I don't know what it was like in San Diego, but from where I'm from,
Yeah,
everybody, when Jersey Shore came out, had the blowout.
yeah. No, it was like that.
Over here, too?
The shirts, the affliction shirts, and all the
Well, yeah,
the rhymes.
That was always kind of like
Right.
a thing.
Yeah.
Kind of. But like the blowout hair, you guys had that too? Mm-hmm. God damn,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, it was
You guys
bad,
know
bro.
who the fuck
Oh
you-
yeah.
You guys know who the fuck you are, bro. Like, you guys had that blowout
Yeah,
fucking shit. Ugh.
I hope you regret it, dude.
I hope you fucking think
Yeah.
about, like, reminisce on those days. Kind of like, ugh.
That's who I think
Yeah.
Pauly would be the one I'd want to party with the most. Like if it was like out of everyone, I think
You know
he'd
what?
be-
Pauly was cool.
Yeah.
Vinny was tight, too. I
Vinny was
just
cool,
don't
yeah.
like the reference.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know
Fucking
what?
the slander.
Yeah, they were all fine. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah.
enough.
That's funny. Fuck, where were we going with this?
I don't even know. That was just the sponsor of the fucking week. And we just went off on a tangent. Yeah.
Speaking of Jersey Shore, I think that was the seasons that I watched at the apartment when I moved out. And I think our topic of the day is going to be like moving out in an early age, like how that might have benefited us or not. And yeah.
Leaving home early, or not early, but I mean,
I
technically we're adults.
It depends, bro. I mean, that's also what's an adult to you? Because I feel like 18 is not an adult. I don't know what. I think yours was maybe a little bit less.
Legally speaking,
Yeah.
well, technically,
I don't think you're an adult until you're like, I don't know, like 22, 23. Like, I think 25 would be like the max. Like, that, like, okay, like, no, all right, dog.
18 is very young.
Very young. Like, I still think.
It was very young.
18, you're a child. Because
You're
I look at
still a
18-year-olds now,
fucking
and I'm
idiot.
like, there's no way you're fucking pulling
Yeah, I look
out
at
loans.
18-year-olds. I'm like, you guys are fucking morons.
Yeah. That
And
was
I mean,
us.
Yeah, that was us.
Dude.
We were the same morons.
Yeah.
So like, I get it.
So in my story, I moved out when I was 18 to go to school, and we got an apartment together. Not us, but like kind of us.
I just couch surfed and I like just never left.
Yeah, dude.
I just like was like, hey, can I come over? And I just never left.
Just never left.
Stayed there.
I was like, I guess you can stay.
They were like, it's been fucking 2 months, dog. Like, what
He's like, I got in for beer, and they're like, all right, that works. But
that's my rent.
yeah, I think it was good. I think for me personally, I think it's a good thing to like move. Like, say if you're like, I don't know, going to college, doing the dorm thing or whatever. I think it's a good thing to leave at a young age, because then it's like you get to learn, to do things as an adult. And like, I mean, you get into like drinking a lot also if you especially
You pick up
like,
some bad habits.
you do, and then
but
it's like
you're young.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
live and learn, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like whatever, it's one of those things where it's like whatever your parents didn't teach you, life is going to teach you. And that is the hardest thing to learn, because life does not give a fuck.
My boy
Life
spit
has
bars.
no idea what gentle parenting is.
Yeah, life doesn't fucking discriminate. Life has hands, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Life will give you that fucking 2-piece and a soda. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That bop, bop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And then keep giving it to you.
And then just keep smacking you
Yeah.
while you're down. You know what I mean? But like, you're not gonna learn that unless you live it. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
And that's why I think
I'm about to get that tatted on me, dog. You're not gonna learn it unless you live it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think for me it was good, because I was very much like, my brother left when he was 18, went to college too, but
Junior.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to school?
he went to Santa Barbara.
Oh, where?
Yeah, but
Shout
then
out
like
Junior.
after a couple of years he came back, and just like how I did, like I left 18, 19, I came back, but then left again when I was 21. So I stayed with my parents at like for like 2
After
years.
school?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then like that's the thing, like I think that you learn, where it's like, as much as I was like, now as an adult, I'm like, fuck, like I wish I could just have like a room, I could save money, bill. Like I'm like, that'd be so sick, but like it wouldn't be, because you develop your personality, I feel, once you move out, and like the things that you like and stuff like that, you start learning different things, and it's like your ideas and stuff like that. So like when you move back to your parents' house, it's almost like if they're like, where are you gonna go? And it's like, why do I have to tell you? In a sense, not to be mean, but at the same time, it's like, since you were gone for so long, you did whatever you wanted, no matter what. Like, you didn't have a curfew. You didn't have to check in on anybody and stuff like that. So,
And then like reverting back to it.
Reverting
it's
back to
kind
it,
of
it's just
you're
like,
I don't like this.
yeah. And then I think that was like one of my biggest push to be like, you know what, I'm going to move. And that's when I moved out to like Orange County, I guess. Orange County is when
You
I
went to Orange?
Yeah, it was
Or
Fullerton.
Fullerton first. Oh,
Fullerton,
it was Fullerton, right?
yeah, and then it was Orange. But yeah, I would say
When we moved in together, was that...
That's
No.
Fullerton.
Oh, you had an apartment first, right next door.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was like Fullerton, and then Orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had like a little falling off right there.
Yeah.
Right there, right? After school, kind of like didn't
mean, it
really
was-
hang out,
yeah.
didn't really talk.
It's kind of like we're just figuring out life.
And then you moved back up top, and then we started like rekindling a little bit.
Yeah.
And that was like a good, you said 2 years?
Yeah.
1, 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That's so crazy.
Dude,
That's so crazy.
time
Yeah.
fucking flies,
Time
bro.
flies,
When you
bro.
look back at it, it's like, damn. And it's like when I look back at like those, like my early 20s, because I'm like, dude, I feel like I've lived so many lives, and it helped leaving, because I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to offend anybody, but like for
Offend
me,
them. Do it.
I'm very much like, if you're at this age still at your parents' house, I feel like you should like really move out, because I don't think you're growing. Like at my age, like say like 30 or like late 20s, I don't think you grow, because I'm very much for like energy, right? And it's like, and if you're still stuck in the same place that you were since like maybe childhood, or even like if you're like in high school at that same location, I feel like you're stuck in that world, and it's like you never really grow. I think you grow as an adult, but I don't think you grow in like certain like mannerisms or certain things that I feel like life would beat the shit out of you to like beat it out of you.
You're never gonna experience it.
You don't
unless-
experience certain things, and it's just like you're just stuck there, and it's like
Right.
that room, or like the way you acted maybe when you're younger, you're still that way. I feel like you don't change unless you leave like that environment. You get what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
leave that.
For sure. Get out of your comfort zone.
Exactly. And it's like get fucking roommates, dude. Like
Yeah.
do that, experience that, live that, and then, just fucking learn, dude, cuz it's like if you're still at your parents' house, there's still that like sense of security, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like whether you get fired from your job, like you're still going to have like, okay, I could still take like 2 months off.
Yeah. Instead of like you're like that. It takes away like that drive because you're like, my
just
parents got
comfortable.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of like, fuck, I gotta figure out how to pay rent.
Like you get fired, you're on Indeed.
Now I need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you jump on it, right?
You'll sulk for like a day or two,
Yeah.
but then you're like, maybe a week.
Yeah. I'll
'Cause-
take a week.
Yeah, we've done that. We've literally
I'll take a week.
done that.
For sure. I'll milk
And
that
like
bitch.
be like, fuck, take a break, and then but you have to, because
You
it's like,
get
dude,
back on it.
you got to get
Yeah.
back on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember the time we were like both unemployed?
Yeah, we literally story time. Andrew and I,
I'm pretty sure we've talked about
we've
this on the
talked
podcast.
to-
Yeah.
But we moved into a new apartment.
We just moved in,
literally just moved in, and I ended up just quitting my job.
And I got
it was
fired.
the day we moved in.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't. The day after we moved in, because you guys ended up getting the apartment. I was still on the road.
I think I was like a weekend, and then I got fired too. I don't remember.
And then
A
it was
couple
just
days.
while our girls were out going to work, we were like waking up. You want pancakes?
Yeah,
Sure.
we're
Bacon?
like just chilling. In
Yeah, getting our coffee. And
unemployed.
Then,
Yeah.
dude. But like it took a week, and then we just got employed immediately. Like
Yeah, I remember, like, we would sit we would have breakfast, but
Yeah.
like we're like job hunting
Yeah.
together.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? We're on our laptops or whatever, and we're like filling out applications, sending our resumes, and like
Yeah,
we were putting in work.
we were putting in work. We were
know what I mean?
chilling too, because at a certain time we're like, they're not gonna hit us up. Like we knew, we're like, all right, it's 2:00.
Now we're hanging out.
We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like we did spend a whole week doing the same
Yeah.
thing.
and then we got employed, and then we were fine.
Yeah.
but like that's so like the timing is so crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
how that happened. And we were just both like our girls at the time.
Yeah.
We weren't our wives yet, but they were going to work. We were just like, just hanging out, waking up late.
Yeah.
Whatever.
that was so
tough.
interesting, because it's like I did feel a little bit of the sense of urgency, but at the same time I was like,
it was there for sure.
yeah. But I knew I was just like, I'm gonna get something.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna pick something up, whether or not.
Yeah, I've never been like the type, or not the type, but I've never like had that feeling where I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've always just been like
no, please don't fire me, because I don't know where else I'd go. It's
I've
like,
been like, fire me, dude.
to a bitch.
Yeah, I fucking dare you fire me, dude. You know what I mean? And for me, because, this is like a false sense of like, kind of like
Security.
confidence, kind
Oh,
of.
confidence, yeah.
Where, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'll get a job anywhere, dude. I don't need this fucking job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I've always had that, which is like probably a red flag of mine, because it makes me kind
I'm
of
the
like,
same way, bro.
it makes me very like, I'll do what I want.
You need me. I don't need
I'm
you.
very like that,
Yeah.
which is a huge red flag. I probably
Right.
shouldn't be saying this, because I'm actually like applying to like places and like trying to get a new job. If they fucking watch this, they're gonna be like, oh hell no. You know?
This motherfucker.
But yeah, I am very like, yeah, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a fucking mechanic.
I think that's
there's
what,
like 7 auto shops
Yeah.
on this block.
Yeah.
I will fucking find a job
Yeah.
at any one of them.
I think that's what it is. It's it's just like our skill set.
There's a surplus of automotive, diesel, heavy equipment
Yeah.
shops
Yeah.
everywhere, bro. You look on one block, there's like 10 shops
Mm-hmm.
on one block. I will find a job somewhere that will pay me. You know what I mean? I don't care.
Yeah, and especially when it was one of those, it's like we just paid the deposit, we paid the first month's rent, we just moved in, like we need to at least get our first paycheck by the end of the month. And
Yeah.
I never even, to be honest, I never even thought of it like that. I was just like, I'll get a job.
Yeah.
Like I got my license, my class A, like someone's gonna pick me up,
Yeah,
and within a week we got hired on both. Like, oh, you're going to interview? Cool, I'm going on Wednesday. You going on Tuesday? Yeah. And then. Yeah, by then we fucking.
I was being picky though. I remember being picky, going to another shop, and them like offering me the job, but me being like, I don't know. You know, I'm like, I'm unemployed. I just moved into an apartment, and like I have bills to pay, but I'm still over here like, I don't know. It's not a right fit. You know what I mean? Still being picky.
Not a right fit.
You know what I mean? When like I was not in a position to be picky, but I was still very like, nah, this is not gonna work out. I'm not gonna like working here, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
I ended up finding a spot. I only worked there for 6 months because that place ended up being a fucking piece of shit too.
Yeah, the off-road shop.
Yeah, the off-road shop. I worked there for 6 months.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, that place was cool as fuck, but like, the owner was a fucking piece of shit. So I was like,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I have that luxury where I can, like I said, in my industry, I can fucking find a job anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can move out of state and work on fucking boats.
Yeah.
If I want to, you know what I'm saying? Or I could go to fucking New Mexico and work on ATVs.
Right.
Because it falls all under the same like umbrella, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So for me, I've always just been like,
Yeah.
if I don't like this place, like fuck you, you know what I mean? That's one thing I tell people all the fucking time. Don't ever get too fucking comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get too fucking comfortable, then that's when they start fucking like rolling over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have that fucking chip on your shoulder, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That false sense of, mind you, false sense of confidence kind of thing. Have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it gives you like that kind of like leverage where you're like, you need me more than I need you. You know what I mean? Which might not always be the case, but it gives you that like, I'll be all right. Right?
Yeah. No, because like it.
And I don't think that's a bad thing.
Mine was really bad though. Like after I got hired on there, I was applying for a different spot, but because I had a job, I was like going in interviews. Like I remember going into it's called RWC. It's a roofing company. We delivered roofing material, and when I went,
Shout out.
no, fuck them. When I went into my interview, I was in slides, blue pineapple shorts, and like a
You
t-shirt.
went in slides to your interview?
Yeah.
You're wildin', bro.
Because I was just like, I don't need it. I already have a job. And then they're like, can you pick this up? And I was like, yeah. And I got hired on.
That was the interview?
That was the interview. Well, it was like my driving experience, stuff like that. And I was just like, yeah, he's like, have you ever driven these kind of trucks? And I was like, I mean, the truck that I drove was way bigger than that. So I'm pretty sure I can, handle this. And then it was just like, but I was very cocky. Well, for one, I had a job. So I was like,
You have to be cocky, dude.
Yeah.
You got to be cocky. Like, I can fucking...
I was like, stick shift? I was like, you only got 6 gears? Whatever, dude.
I drove
I was like, you don't have a splitter on this, dog? Okay. But yeah, and even with then, like, they gave me a little bit more of what the asking or whatever they're hiring. The base pay, yeah. So.
Yeah, same, bro. Like, heavy equipment shops that I've applied to. I mean, I have heavy equipment experience now, but, like, at the time, nope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they would be like, have you ever worked? I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
Totally.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I think Cat, bro. I used to work for Cat.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? They're like, have you ever worked on a wheel loader? I'm like, fucking wheel loaders, dude? Hell yeah, dude. You know what I mean? The ones with the wheels.
You got to load them up.
And they load.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't load them up too much because when you're working on them,
sometimes they got it like a load capacity.
Yeah. the pressure is just too much.
There's
And
a lot of pressure.
you don't want to damage the load capacitor.
I do be loading those wheels though, so you know what I mean.
They're all like,
And they're like, "Cool, sick."
great, because the guys that are
exactly
interviewing
what
have
we
no
need.
fucking clue what the fuck you're like.
Yeah, dude. I'm so like, fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? Fake it till you fucking make it. You fucking tell them like, yeah, I fucking for sure I've worked on CNG. I've never worked on CNG. CNGs? Pfft, you're talking about the catastrophic natural.
The capatulators of the
Yeah.
Gwelentropics of
All that.
Day. I'm gonna work on one later.
I'll be doing those
So I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I need to leave in like.
because I
30
gotta
minutes.
work on one of those
Yeah.
CNGs right
Yeah.
after this. Yeah, fake it till you make it, dude.
Yeah.
For me, I've always just been like that.
Yeah.
Whatever. If they don't fucking hire you, they don't fucking hire you.
Yeah. Do you feel like, going back to like our topic, moving out early, did that help you get that confidence?
So I was gonna say, right? I was gonna say before we like veered off which we
completely
usually-
and
yeah,
changed
which
the
we
whole
usually
fucking
do.
dynamic of this whole.
I was gonna say I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like, as far as like, you need that because like it builds character and it teaches you life lessons and you need that like tough love in the beginning of life,
Yeah.
right? Because it teaches you very valuable lessons for sure.
Yeah.
But me personally, right? And this probably stems because like, yeah, I was like on my own early on too in my
Right.
life, but it wasn't like
A choice.
by choice. You know, my situation was a little different.
Yeah. Right.
So I would say like for me, like yes, like if you have the opportunity to move out, if you have the capability to do it, do it. You know what I mean? It's you'll enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
But for me, I'm very like, stay as long as you fucking can, bro. Don't grow up, dude. Or no,
You know
wait,
what
what is it?
Was he said like how's high school, Billy? Or-
How's high school? I wish I could go to high school. And he's like, don't say that. Stay as long as you can.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Stay as long as you fucking can. If your parents are not kicking you the fuck out,
Yeah.
don't leave, bro. It's tough out here in these streets. It fucking sucks.
Yeah. Do
You
you
know what
have
I
an age limit though? Because I feel like as
Yeah,
much
yeah,
as
yeah,
I'm
for
very
sure.
much like stay as long as you can, but I'm like, I think 25.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's a good. You should be straight by then.
yeah. Like,
But it's like, if you're not using that to like save your money, you know what I mean, then you're just wasting the time that you're there.
Yeah.
If that's the case, you know what I mean. If you stay as long as you can, where you don't have to like pay this ridiculous California fucking rent, and you know what I'm saying, and like these ridiculous California fucking prices.
Yeah.
Stay as long as you can to save your money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna leave early, you're gonna experience life, but then you're gonna realize it fucking sucks out here,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna end up moving back because
Yeah.
you can't afford it.
build your credit.
Yeah.
Build your credit.
So if you're doing it, stay as long as you can, but like do those things to like
yeah.
to set you up so when you're ready to move out.
Take advantage of the time that you're there.
Take advantage of the time that you're there.
Yeah.
And,
then
that's my thing. That's my thing. Stay as fucking long as you can,
Yeah.
but like save your money. You know what I mean? My situation is a little different because like, you know what I mean? I was fucking kicked out and shit, and like I had like no place.
you had
to
no
go.
other option.
Yeah, I didn't have an option to stay at home. You know what I mean? It was more like I had to couch surf and shit for like a majority of like my young adult life.
Yeah.
And like I was sleeping on like uncles' couches and aunts' couches and fucking turtles' couch and fucking, you know what I mean? So like it was a little different for me. I didn't have the choice, but like if you have the choice, do it. Don't leave until they kick you out. You know what I mean? Have you heard that story of like the parents that sued their son
No way.
because he would not move out, and so they sued him, and then the court ruled that he has to move out now. They had to take him to fucking court.
That's
dog.
crazy.
It's so
that's
nuts.
crazy. That's
and
bad
he was like
parenting.
30. He was like 30.
That's bad parenting. I just feel like that's just bad parenting.
Yeah, they were like trying to be nice, but like eventually they were like, "All right, dude, you got to do something." But
no.
then he would just be like, "No." It just came to the point where he was like, "No, I'm not leaving."
That's crazy.
And so they took him to court for it.
The thing is, it's like,
And for me, I'm like, when, how would you ever feel that way? Like, why wouldn't you want to leave?
Mm-hmm. I think for me, as a very young age, I've always wanted to be very independent. I think I've always just been a person to just want to do things early. Like, I got my license at 16. I did the whole 15 and a half thing. Like, I just wanted to.
See, I didn't do all that.
Yeah. And then my parents are like, what the fuck? Like, bro, just wait till you're 18. I was like, no, I want to fucking, like.
That's cool.
So stuff like that. So, but that can also be a double-edged sword, because now that I look back, I'm like, why didn't I just fucking wait? Like,
I'm telling you, it's tough out here, dog.
Yeah, but it's like I don't regret it, and I love the person who I am now, and it's like
no regrets, no regrets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like you learn that, like, the person that you've been acting, the facade that you put on, because I feel like not everybody is the way they are when they're in like high school, which I hope not. Like, if you're still acting that same way,
still act like,
certain things. I'm like certain things where it's just like, I don't know, just like certain things where it's like, if you don't, I know there is a thing where it's like sometimes under pressure and stuff, like, we do revert to like doing things that makes us most comfortable, in the sense where it's like we might lash out in a certain way. You want to?
No, I'm saying like things that make you comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Being a fucking Dodger fan. But anyways, and it's like you would do things that like you did when you were younger, but at the same time, it's like knowing that and like seeing that and like being like, that's not a way that I should have acted, is growth, I feel. And it's just like where some people still act that way and don't see a problem with that, is what's like, all right, dude, like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's just like you there's just so much that you can gain out of like leaving early. But like he said, if you can, stay as long as you can. But at the same time, don't just stay and like bum it. Like, stay and like grow yourself, and then where you're able to like go out, get an apartment, and not be like, fuck, dude, like I didn't pay the light bill or whatever. It's like stuff like that. Like, set yourself up for success in a sense, instead of having to fight for it and like fucking go through that struggle, because that struggle sucks. Like.
The struggle sucks.
It sucks.
It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it's tough being a young adult that's broke and has like no money, and like, you're just working to live.
Yeah.
And living to work. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be like that your entire life. That's like literally how the system is set up. Yeah. But like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I'm saying like, stay as long as you can, but also same thing, like, no regrets. Yeah, I feel like the struggles that I went through, like when I was like young adult, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20, all the way to fucking 25, whatever. You know what I mean? They teach you those valuable lessons, you know what I mean? Like, for me, I know I'm fine, like I can take care of myself. You know what I mean? I haven't lived with my parents since I was like 16, 17.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like I've never needed to go back. You know what I mean? I can take care of myself. If anything ever fucking happens, I think I'll be fine. But like, I don't think I would be in that situation, or I wouldn't think this way if I didn't go through like the shit that I went through when I was like younger. You know what I'm saying?
Give my boy his fucking flowers, bro. Saying that he's been gone at that point and never needing to go back is crazy. Like, like, kudos to you, dude, because it's like,
and if you're not watching the video, dude, I'm doing
he's
so
hyping
cool
himself up. He's all like, but no, that's so admirable, because it's just like, for one, yeah, I understand it wasn't I know more of your background than a lot of people, but it's like, it wasn't your choice, and it's like the fact that you didn't let that just be like, well, and like you there's other routes that you could have taken that could have fucked your whole life up. In a sense. Yeah. And then blame.
I mean, mind you, like, I was also a piece of shit.
No, yeah.
I got in trouble, and you know what I mean?
You did, but at the same time,
that made it harder on myself as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like.
But, like, even that, with all that, like, you're still here. Like, I don't know. I just. It's really cool how it's just like, like, you had all that like stacked against you, then the system stacked against you, and then being here and then like being able to just be like, yeah, like I went through all that and fuck it, like, and it makes sense on why you are the way you are sometimes, where you're like, fuck it, bro, suck it up, like get over it. Like the get over it comments are very much like, I get why you say that. When some people are like, well, look, why would you say that? And it's like, bro, it's like, this is why he says it, because he's been there, done that, and has gone through it with other things that could have brought him down. Have you been stuck in that system of like when you went to jail and then like this and that, and like getting pulled in constantly, because that it's such a hard cycle to get out of, and then being where you're at now is like, it's just a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially being alone at a young age. It's like so admirable, and I really, that's why I'm just like,
I will say,
I give you that. I give you that.
I appreciate it. I will say though, I wasn't alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did have help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't like my parents, you know, I had cousins, and I had like aunts and uncles, and you know what I mean? Like I said, I was couch surfing. You know, my uncle let me sleep on his fucking pull-out couch for like 4 months, and you know what I mean? So I had the help.
Right.
It was there, but it wasn't like a steady, like stable.
You had your little
anything.
stepping stones.
Yeah,
But
you know
like,
what I mean?
I guess what my thing is,
I
what I'm
do
getting at
give
is
a
like,
lot of credit to like my family that
Yeah.
did help me.
yeah, but it's just like you could have easily used that as an excuse to not be where you're at right now,
And
like
I
keep
understand the
trying.
excuses. I understand the excuses. You think I'm like, well, I can't because,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I am very like, get over it, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna fucking cry over you. You know, cry for you because you know you're going through something. We're all going through something.
Yeah.
You
And
know
that's what life teaches you,
Yeah,
because
it's
it's like,
fucking
yeah,
beats the fuck out of
because
you,
you
dude.
could fucking go through something and then you're just in a sense like not alone, like you could be with people or something, but then it's like it, like say like you're in a roommate, like with a roommate situation, but like everybody's got their own path and not everybody's gonna live that with you. So it's like in a sense you are alone, and it's like when you go through that, it's like,
I mean, you have somebody in the house, but
Yeah.
they're not feeling what you're
yeah,
feeling.
you're not, yeah,
They're not
and
going
so it's
through
just
what you're
like
going through.
exactly, and they don't need to take the steps that you need to take to get
Oof.
through that. So that's why it's like, in a sense, yeah, you are alone. You are alone, and you need to like, you know, get over it. Get over it. That's
Get the
best.
fuck over it.
Yeah, get over it, and then just keep pushing forward. And
Look,
it's just like,
if you're new to the pod and you don't know how shit gets down, your boys spit knowledge over here. Over here in the SD and the IE. We be spitting fucking knowledge, dude. We don't fuck around on this side.
yeah,
You know what I mean? If you're new to the pod,
If you're new.
welcome.
yeah. Hey,
This is Turtle. I'm Drew.
that's Jude. He says ni hao.
But yes, dude. You know what I mean? Kind of get over it because there's somebody that has it also worse than you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
fucking complaining about your fucking headphones not working and you can't hear the
First world's problem. Yeah,
fucking first world problems.
your boy's
over
a
here.
diva, but
You know what I mean? But like people have it worse. You know what I'm saying? For me, yeah, it's kind of like get over it. I'm very understanding. I understand the struggles, but also kind of like put your fucking foot down sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to. And like going back to like being unemployed when you first move into a fucking apartment, you know what I mean? It sucks, but also have like that awareness and confidence where you're like, I'll be all right. I'll figure it out. I know I can figure it out. You know
I'll
what I mean?
figure it out.
Because you'll figure it out. That's how it is.
That's been repeated in my head so like countless times.
I'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but I'll figure it out.
figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's I have that shit tattooed on me, dude.
I'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
What do you want to get? I'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
It doesn't answer anything and just
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean? You got to be like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cuz if not, then you're just like wandering through life.
Yeah.
And you if without like I mean, I was going to say without a goal, but I mean, I'm also that type where it's like there's not like a goal to reach. You know what I'm saying? Like a goal would be like, wow, I want to be the CEO of my company, whatever, right? I don't have that. It's more like I want to be able to live and do what I want to do comfortably.
Right.
You know? Be with my hyena and shit, fool. You know what I'm saying? My mamacita and shit. I want to be with my mamacita and shit and like just fucking
Just hit on her and make her uncomfortable as much as I can.
Slap her butt in front of people so she's like really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And you know, I just want to I want to do whatever I want, like comfortably. You know what I mean? If I could do that, and like I'm happy and like the people around me are happy, you know what I mean? That's all I really.
But that's not a bad thing.
I don't have like that CEO drive. Like I don't need to be that.
Yeah,
you know
but also you don't have the you want that, but also it's like you don't have like what you were saying earlier. It's like don't get too comfortable because you still have that in the back of your mind. Where it's
right.
Don't get too comfortable, but also you're striving for just doing what you want, like having a job or doing what you want to do to provide. You know what it is that you want.
My life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have like those responsibilities. I don't have kids. I don't have a mortgage. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like, my life revolves around like me and my wife and like what we want to do whenever the fuck we want to do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whether it's like going to Puerto Rico or going to fucking Lake Havasu next weekend.
That's crazy.
Or go to Mexico this weekend.
Oh my God. So jealous of her. But yeah.
My girl, we went to fucking Puerto Rico this weekend. Like last weekend, the weekend before. My girl's in Mexico right now just because she can. And then next weekend we're going to fucking Lake Havasu. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because shit like that makes us happy. If that's what it takes, fucking do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's what our life and our income supplies. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if that makes us happy, then, you know what I mean? That's what you should be working for. Yeah. You know what I mean? You should be working for what makes you happy. And if it's traveling, do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I give my girl all the props in the fucking world because she does shit like that. I'm like, fucking go, dude. That's fucking sick. Yeah. I don't want to go to Mexico, but if you want to go to Mexico, go for it.
Last time I went, I got arrested. So
yeah, I got arrested last time I was there. Oh my God, I don't think I'm allowed. But you cross the border, there's a picture of me like, you know what I mean?
Oh, there he is.
They're like, oh, most wanted. Yeah, you don't want.
But yeah, so yeah, moving out, I guess
it builds character.
It's
good for you. Yeah. But it's not easy and it's tough. It'll either make or break you.
There it is. There it is.
Bow, dude. Fucking, if you're new to the podcast,
say it again.
We be spitting knowledge over
Say
here.
it again.
That shit makes or fucking breaks you. You know what I mean? Because like again, going back to like how you're saying, like being 18, you're still really young. Yeah. You're still trying to figure yourself out. You're still trying to figure your life out. And like it'll make or break you, dude. It'll either like teach you that you know what you can handle it and you're fucking tough, or it'll make you like you know what this is too much for me.
Yeah, you'll learn that people aren't gonna validate your fucking feelings.
Nobody gives a fuck.
No one gives a fuck.
Nobody cares.
Exactly.
Where's my rent, bitch?
Yeah, it's on the 1st. But you have till the 5th. Yeah. And then after that,
I got till the 3rd. I don't got till the 5th.
Somebody,
so it depends.
It depends.
It also depends.
Yeah, dude.
Make sure you read the fine print because then you get a late fee.
Oh fuck yeah.
But like you know what I mean, it'll fucking make or break you. You know what I mean? You want to do it because it seems like fun and flashy and like I could do what I want. I don't have to listen to my parents now. But like it's real life now. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like if you can like succeed in that kind of environment, then
yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Then all power to you. But sometimes like people can't hang. People can't handle it.
Yeah, dude. And it's like the struggle that Alexis and I had to go through being alone, being by ourselves. Because like here I can be like, oh shit, my car's making a funny noise. Yeah. I can switch it out, give it to my dad. I'll switch it out for the truck. And then because my dad's gonna retire, so he loves work. So it's like I have that, and even when he was working, I could have had that when I was living in San Diego. But it was like, my Honda Civic, there's like a little thing on your brake where it presses the button and it has a brake light and it leaves it on.
Brake light switch.
Yeah, that broke, so my switch was on. So we went to an IKEA to get something, and then when we came back, my shit was dead. So I had to figure out. I couldn't call my dad. I couldn't call didn't have jumper cables. Did an Uber. Went to get my fucking battery loaded. Went to go get. So it's like took
the battery out. Took it to the fucking.
Yeah, I put it in my backpack. I had a backpack. Put it in the Uber, and it's like, oh, can you take us to AutoZone? And it's like, yeah, sure. and then had them test it, see if it was any good. But they're like, oh, it's gonna take us like an hour. Went to go eat, came back. No, it's not good. You need a new battery. Okay, cool. Got a new battery.
Fucking took an hour to do a battery test?
Yeah.
What
Because
the
they had to charge it and see if it like held charge.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Yeah,
I would've
so
just been like,
let's get a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have done that. But then it's like, and then called another Uber, took it back, put it on my Honda Civic, and then went home. It was like the
all
whole
day thing.
Yeah, but it should have only taken in total to go to IKEA and come back an hour and a half. But it took us like 4.5 hours to do all that.
Instead of being able to call your dad and like come help me out.
Come and jump it out, make it like a 2 hour or
By
2.5
yourself?
hour. Yeah, it was by yourself. And those are the things that it's like you never think about those things to do to get you out of those situations. It's like you have a shitty car. I mean, Hondas aren't shitty. They're really easy to work on, but if you don't maintain it, whatever. But it's like you do have a hoopty, you know, and it's like you're using it as your daily. And it's like putting yourself in like certain situations that you only have yourself to get out of. And especially when you're in a relationship, like you have you and that other person. So it's like,
So you're like trying to look after them.
yeah. So it's just like you have to just
Not
figure
just
it
you.
out. And that was just on the fly.
Figure it out.
Yeah, just figure it out. And that's like, and I think that's like the beauty of like leaving when you're younger. Because it's like, it's the stories, the memory. It's like the whole, like we were talking about on our last podcast. It's like the journey of it to get to where you're at, where it's just like, if you were to ever be like, would you go back? I'm like, fuck no. You know, like I'm good where I'm at.
I wouldn't change a thing, but yeah, I'm not.
I wouldn't go back.
I'm not going back.
Yeah, no.
Fuck no, that shit was tough.
Yeah, 100%. So it's like, those are the things where it's like, compared to like people that stay till the 30s, like they never had to do all that. So it's like, when they do leave, it's like, well, what do I do? And it's like, you see the people that are your age, they're like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you need to do? Like, you just...
You're 30, dog.
Yeah, like
You don't know how to spell miscellaneous. You know what I mean? Whatever. That's so stupid. You know what I mean?
Why are you asking for my help?
That's so dumb. I'm sorry.
That's fucking funny.
Thank
though.
you for laughing
That's
at that,
hilarious, bro. It took me out of like the serious. Like,
You're 30, dog. What you doing? You can't
you don't
call
know
for help.
spell miscellaneous.
No, dude,
Oh,
but like
fuck.
going back to what you were saying, like, you know what I mean? Like being able to call your dad and stuff. I think it might be different for me because I've never had that.
Right. Okay.
I don't think I've ever called my dad to ever be like, hey, can you,
Yeah.
my battery's dead.
Yeah.
Like I've never had that experience.
Yeah.
So I think even like when I was on my own, that wasn't an option. Not because like I'm on my own now, but it was because
You just didn't have that
it just
option.
never was an
Yeah.
option. You know what I mean? I don't even know what that would be like.
Yeah.
Dad, can you jump my?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you're in the same city.
You know,
Like,
I mean,
ish,
no, I'm not
ish.
talking like props to my pops
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? He's a
But
good
you're
dude.
just speaking your truth
Yeah,
and your
yeah,
story.
I'm just being like totally honest. Like
Yeah.
I've just never had that, and I've never had to.
Do you feel like you never had it, or you never thought you had it? Like you never given it the chance to
Oh shit.
like just give him a ring and be like, hey.
Yeah, I mean, you asked like two things. I was like, yep.
Right.
No more. I think more like there's just you said.
Like
I never thought I had it, or I never had it.
never thought you had it because it's like you didn't give it a chance. Like,
Yeah.
do you feel like you just weren't in your head? You're like, I can't fall back on that, so I'm
Not
not
that I
going to
can't
do it.
fall back on it. It's just like I've never like thought about it.
Yeah, I guess that's the one. It's like you just never thought about falling back on.
Yeah,
it.
like for me, it was like I'm not gonna. Not that I'm not gonna call my dad, but like.
You just didn't.
Yeah, just never have ever,
Yeah.
and that was not ever a thing for me.
So we'll never know.
So
if
yeah.
That,
Oh, there you go. Ignorance is bliss.
yeah.
And if you're new to the pod, dude, we be spitting knowledge over here. No, but
A learning sesh.
but like yeah, just
We're not
it was-
always funny.
It was just never. It was just wasn't a thing that I did ever. So like I never. That would just wasn't. Yeah, it just.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that
I
it
understand.
wasn't an option because I'm pretty sure it was an option. It's just
You just didn't do it.
It just
Yeah.
never like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna like yeah. I don't call my dad for stuff like that, and I never have. And I probably never will. I don't need. I mean, I'm 30 now. Like I don't need to call
Yeah.
my dad to jump a battery. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little. It's a little late for that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are always like, you know, like, you ever thought about rekindling, you know? And for me, I'm like, I'm 30 now. I don't need a dad anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I needed him when I was like 18,
Mm-hmm.
19, 20. I was like, I mean, I'm fine now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things now.
Right.
Where it wasn't an option before, but it wasn't an option probably because like I never made it an option.
Mm.
And like now it's just like one of those things like, why would I need to do that?
Yeah. Part of me feels like that kind of stems from you seeing your mom doing everything alone and like just getting it.
Yeah, my mom has been
Never really relying on
That's
anybody.
not true.
Like,
I was gonna say my mom's been single my entire life, but that's
no,
not true.
Yeah. No, but like
Yeah.
to get you to where you're at, like she was definitely like.
It was my mom. You know, and Walter, obviously.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Walter
yeah.
taught me a lot of like the manly things, right? But yeah, my mom was the one. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, when I was younger, it was like I called my mom. I don't think I ever called my dad to be like, hey, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Or can you help me? Yeah, and never.
It's just like, I guess, habit in a sense. Where it's like, you never had that.
That's just what I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was like just my mom, you know? My dad was like the weekend guy.
Right.
But like it was never like the dad was like life lesson type dad.
Yeah.
Didn't have that.
Yeah. So.
Other
I get
than
that.
the one life lesson he taught me was to wear a condom. This is the one thing I remember him telling me. Dude, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Pops.
Yo, good looks. It was like
He said, no glove, no
no
glove.
love, dude. Yeah, that's like the only thing I remember my dad ever like, I guess teaching me whatever the fuck.
My mom ingrained that in us because
Wear a condom?
Yeah, because her brothers like had wives and stuff, and then like, or like had girlfriends that they got pregnant, and then they ended up hitting up for child support.
Ooh.
That's why my mom was like, put a condom on, no child support, and I was like,
Yeah, no child support, dude.
okay,
That's the
like,
best
sure.
advice you can get.
And it's like it's ingrained because it's just like yeah, that's a different story. But
Yeah. My mom taught me birds and the bees type shit.
Yeah.
My mom's a nurse. So my mom was like, I knew about that shit when I was like 5.
Right.
My mom was already teaching me that when
Yeah.
I was like young, like really young. And I remember being like really uncomfortable. But like my mom was just like, science says this. Like, you know what I mean? So my mom did all that.
But-
Sex
and
talk.
It's weird. My mom let fucking public school teach us.
No, my public school tried to teach us, and my mom was like, "I already taught you that. You know this.
Yeah.
Why do you want to?" I'm like, "Because like it might be a different
Yeah.
situation. Like they might teach me something.
There's
I don't
no
know."
other holes.
And my mom was like, you already know all the holes.
Yeah, dude. There's 3 of them. God damn it.
There's only 3. I taught you all 3. You already know what they do. You know what I mean? So, but like my mom ended up signing it. I still ended up doing it.
My mom
I
did that.
remember that conversation because my mom was like, "You already know all this. Why do you want to go to?" I'm like, "Well, because I don't know, dude. Whatever."
Yeah. No, I feel like I had good teachers because one of them was just like, she grabbed like a Magnum condom and she like stuck her arm through it. And she's like, so if anybody says that they don't work, it's kind of a lie. She's like, and then
'cause
she
she's
goes,
stretching it.
Yeah, she put it, she's like, if it's any bigger than this, you should go to the doctor.
Run.
And I was like,
That's so dumb.
Yeah, but yeah, and that's why it's like, I don't know. That's a whole different fucking thing. But yeah.
The moms, I feel like, or at least whatever, my mom, you know what I mean, my mom was all that. You know what I mean? So I never like needed the other one. That's so mean, dude. That's so mean to say. Like I love my pops. I love my pops to death.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just I'm fucking I'm 30 now, so like the relationship is different. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it
That's
is.
all
It's like, I just want to reemphasize. It's like it's your truth. Like it's your story.
Yeah,
and
I'm
it's,
just being
it's
honest. Yeah,
and
that's
like
all it
whether
is.
or not it comes off like being, I guess like mean. It's just like by saying it's like I never really needed him, or it's like whether or not you did need him, you just didn't
did need him.
utilize him as like a.
I did need him, and I
You
didn't
just
get
didn't
it.
use it. Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I did need him. And, you know what I mean? I was kind of left, at least the way I feel is like I was left kind of like to the side a little bit. And then now that I'm older and it's like we want to rekindle shit, it's like why?
Yeah.
Like I don't need to rekindle anything. You know what I mean? You do. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't need
I
to.
have the power now. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what I mean? I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't. What do I do? What do I need?
Like, what do you-
You know what I mean? What do I need to for?
You trying to take me to Six Flags or what?
Yeah, you
trying to pick me up?
I can get on the ride by myself now, dog. I don't need you with me.
You want to drink a beer? He said, hey. He's like, what the fuck?
I'm tall enough now, dog. I don't need you to fucking ride with me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm like 30 now, dog. Like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's no need for me anymore. It might be different for him because he has like his family and stuff. So he probably, I'm pretty sure he has like regrets and stuff, and which I understand. I would too. But like, yeah, I'm at the point where it's like,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Because do you feel
Sucks,
like...
But
I feel like it's because it's like... It's not that you're not giving him a chance. It's like... It's more like you just don't need it. But it's like... Do you feel like because it's like, oh, now you need it, you're just like, well, I don't. So it's like, why even do it? Like...
I think so.
Yeah. So
I
it's just
don't.
like, yeah.
Like, why?
No, yeah. So
like,
it's just like, what? Like
my life is so busy, dude. I have my own things to worry about. I'm married. You know what I mean? I have my wife and shit that I have to please.
Mamacita. Hey, what's that line, dude?
What?
You hit her-
Mamacita, mami, ven aquí.
That's his line, dude.
Works every time.
Yeah.
Dude. You know what I mean? I got my own fucking life to worry about. You know what I mean? As far as like having kids and like trying to buy a house and like my wife and you know what I mean? Like whatever, saving money and that's not even a thought for me most of the time. You know, it kind of sucks. Like sometimes I forget Father's Day. And I'm like, oh, fuck, it's fucking Father's Day.
I have a dad.
I'm like, oh, shit.
Hey,
dude.
Mom. Happy.
And-
I'm
You know
kidding.
what I mean?
I'm kidding.
And I
I'm
have
sorry.
to- yeah, and
I know
have-
people that will just hit up their mom for Father's Day.
No,
but
I don't do that. I text my dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I texted my dad on Father's Day a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He didn't reply to me. It's still like unread. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what am I?
What are we doing here?
Yeah,
What are we
exactly.
doing here?
if he does feel guilty, which I don't think he does or anything, or he probably does, but like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
What does it matter?
Yeah. It's not going to change
It's not gonna change anything.
where you're at.
It's not gonna change my life.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just another. It's gonna sound so mean. It's just another hassle to deal with.
Yeah.
So like I'm me at 30. I'm kind of like I'm
Yeah,
I'm
because
cool.
it's like you're good where you're at. Like why?
Yeah.
Like why bring in something that could potentially cause you more harm in a
Correct.
sense or like more stress?
Correct. I love the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love my pops.
Yeah, you're
but
not like
I don't care
talking
enough.
shit on him or
I
anything,
don't.
but you're also telling the truth.
I'm
Also,
just being
your
honest,
truth,
and I've
yeah.
said this before. I've told you this before, and I've told my wife before, and I've told my friends and family before, and like everybody knows where I stand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have I told my dad? No, because like we're not those type of people anyways. My dad's also like me.
Yeah.
We're not very emotional. My dad we don't talk about like how we feel and emotions and feelings and you know what I'm saying? So I think I get that from him. No, you know what? I get that from my mom. My mom's kind of like that also.
From what I've heard, I think your mom.
Yeah, my mom is very like, we're not, no.
Yeah.
We're not talking about this.
Yeah.
Right now. So, yeah, we're kind of the same in that aspect, and we don't ever have those conversations. So I don't know. I honestly don't know how he feels, but that's how I feel, and I'm just being honest. It's kind of crazy. Long story short, in conclusion, stay with your parents. I don't know.
Stay as long as you
Stay
can,
as
please.
long as you can.
No, stay at 25. Anything after 25, you guys gotta.
Hey,
you
it
gotta-
starts getting weird.
Yeah, like you
It
gotta,
starts getting really weird.
Yeah.
Because it's like, at that point, it's like, why don't you want to move out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want some type of freedom? You know what I mean? Which I'm pretty sure you got freedom living at your parents' house,
Yeah.
but it's not the same. You can walk around naked in your own apartment.
If you want to bring a girl back or a guy back,
or a guy.
yeah, whatever, you know. This goes for like girls and guys that are still living with their parents after 25. Like, wouldn't you want to just bring
can't
a
do that shit.
person back?
Yeah.
You know, just fucking degrade your couch.
Yeah, there is
you
no
know, walk
doing-
around. Can't do that with your parents.
Plastic covered couch, dude. You can't fucking do that there. Can't do that there. Yeah.
But you know the noise when you sit on it. But yeah, it's like, don't you just want that freedom of just like being able to do just like whatever you want? So with all with all that being said, stay at home as long as you can until you're 25 and then fucking move out. So, but if you do move out when you're young, like you will learn, life will treat you. And I think when people do move out when they're young, they do get a sense of like, what is it? More. I think it's more character than when someone moves out later, because it's like the people that do move out later will not understand like the struggle, and also like the beauty in the struggle. I think there is
the beauty in the
somewhat
struggle.
There is a beauty. I will never go back to it, of course not.
No,
I don't regret it. I don't regret it. But I've had the most fun. I've had the best memories, like at those times where it's just like being dirt broke, going through life and life kicking our ass. But at the same time, it's like, also I feel like it's like who you're going through with it is what makes it like amazing. Where it's just like, you know, I don't know. I have stories of Alexis and I being broke. So it's like, and that's why it's like, if you do have a spouse when you're going through all that, it's like you the get shared it. Memories. Yeah, and it's just like they were there and they get it, and it's like So,
dude, Bianca actually brought up the other day where she was like, I miss college, right?
Yeah.
She was like, that was like one of the funnest times that I had. She was like explaining how like, yes, I was broke. Yes, I worked 2-3 jobs. Yes, you know what I mean? But she was like, I just miss that experience of even though I was like, I'm not where I'm at today, right? Yeah. Today is better. Yeah. But at that time, it was kind of like carefree. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm like, early 20s.
The energy, too.
That young adult life. Yeah. You were very carefree. Yeah. And like, I think out of everything that we were talking about today, I think that early adult life, that carefree mentality, you know, plays a big part in it. And if you're like moving out and living on your own and experiencing life and just hanging out and like meeting new people and like, you know, having responsibilities, of course, but still very like, I'll figure it out.
You don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring, or like next week. You know, that kinda,
I think is the best part. Yeah. You know what I mean? And when Bianca said that, I was like, damn, like you're deep. That's deep, dog. I was like, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I thought that was really cool, and that kind of plays into like what we were talking about.
Yeah. Today. No. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Because like sometimes,
even though we were broke, even though she was broke, she was working 3 jobs at the same mall. Yeah. She worked at Sears, Old Navy, and like the Disney store at the same time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just to like fund her lifestyle. Yeah, her lifestyle. She wanted to go party during college. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Yeah. I think it's really cool to think about. Bianca's like she's like a testament to that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But anyways. Definitely. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, dude. Hopefully you guys got something out of it. We got a little bit deep, you know.
And if you're new to the pod, dude, your boys be fucking spitting knowledge over here.
And we're not always funny, dude.
Yeah, we're not always funny. We be spitting facts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You probably learned a lot today about your boys over here. You know what I mean?
You know, hopefully you guys can relate.
Yeah, and how they were like grew up and like how they were raised, and hopefully you can relate. You know what I'm saying?
Neither one of us, because it's like and what's crazy about
two different sides of the spectrum, for sure.
100%. For sure. 100%. And it's like, and that's what I love. It's like you'll forever get 2 different perspectives. And then it's like, whether they clash or not, like we always come to like a somewhat of an agreement for the most part, I feel. Sometimes. But like, it's always just like, I love hearing and listening to your perspective when it comes to certain things, because it's like something I've never experienced. And same. I just love, like, you know, it's just different, and it's like, it's crazy because it's like 2 people who live different lives can still come together and be,
you know what I mean? So, yeah, dude. You know what I mean? It's still fucking vibe.
Yeah.
But like, I've been saying this since jump, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's cool to hear kind of like the other side, like me learning about you even more. Every episode, I like learn something
dude,
new, kind
yeah.
of thing. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
I think the main thing that I love about doing this is like I learned something new, especially from you. You know what I mean? You know
Yeah,
what I
and
mean?
it's like even like the perspective and point of
Right, right.
views and all like that's.
I think that's the
love
coolest
it.
part.
Yeah,
Yeah. So hopefully you guys learn something
Yeah.
new too. Also,
And if
not,
you've already
fuck
heard,
off, whatever.
yeah, and if you already heard some of these stories, then cool. Because I mean,
Just skip it, dude.
we were fucking 2,000 episodes in. Like, what else can we talk about? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, get over it.
We're a lot of episodes in, so it's like we're gonna repeat stories. So I mean,
How many episodes are we in?
like 50. This would be 60. This would be episode
Damn.
60. So
Episode 100. We
we gotta do something special.
We gotta do
We
something
know,
crazy.
like fucking butt chug or something. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna do movie rec of the week. Hopefully you guys are watching it, and like we always say, we're gonna try to talk about the movies, but at the same time, I don't know.
Dude, watch these fucking movies, dude.
They're
I'm
great.
giving you fucking bangers, dude. Fucking bangers.
Bangers.
Watch these fucking movies. Like, a lot of these could be just like whatever, throw something on, but they're like good movies to like if you haven't heard of them or seen them.
Some of these you just gotta sit down, turn your fucking phone off, and just watch the movie.
Like, cause I'm giving you fucking bangers. This week's movie rec of the week.
Hang.
So stupid. Movie rec of the week is I'm gonna do. I think I saw it on Netflix the other day. I've seen this movie like a couple years ago, but I think I just saw it on Netflix.
Right.
They just posted it. It was like a new release, I think. It's called Captain Fantastic.
Right here. We didn't do it on the last one.
I know we did. Yeah, I realized afterwards. Captain Fantastic. I think it's on Netflix. I think that's where I saw the thumbnail. It's pretty interesting, dude. I'm not gonna talk about what it's fucking about, but pretty interesting watch. It's about a dude and his family and shit. That's it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's pretty interesting.
Guys.
Watch it.
Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and like and subscribe, guys. And all right, okay, signing off.
Okay, bye.
Bye.